We will call our meeting to order. We have a quorum present this evening. This is the regularly scheduled meeting for the Johnson County Fiscal Court, January 14th, 2019. We would like, after calling our meeting to order, we would like to now stand, and Commissioner Gerald is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, item 3 on our agenda this evening is approval of the minutes for the regular meeting of December the 10th, 2018, special meeting December 26th, 2018, special meeting January 7th, 2019, and special meeting January 9th, 2019. You have copies of those in your packet for your review. One comment I would make concerning that is Commissioner Gerald actually mentioned to me that there was a motion that was made during the December 10th meeting concerning some sale of vehicles from the Sheriff's Department, and that motion was made contingent upon identification of those items. You've been provided a copy of the items that were sold, and it does match the amount, the surplus amount that was listed in the minutes. Sheriff Saylor provided those to us this morning, so I think that would meet the contingency of that particular motion. But other than that, I would entertain any comments for any changes to those minutes, and if there is no changes or amendments to them, then we entertain a motion to approve all minutes of all 4 meetings.
Just one point of interest was the wording of Commissioner Kathy Adams as resigned, and I think I mentioned to you about if that wording needs to be fixed for you. It just almost appeared like I read it and I was like, yeah, she dropped off the paper. We got to put her back in, you know. So I was just curious about the wording of that. That would be the only thing that.
And you're referring to the special meeting on December 26th, where it does not specify the day and time of Commissioner Adams' resignation, correct?
Right, and if there was wording that needed to be reinstated, I mean, I just
for clarification.
It was just a clarification thing, not.
If you, I would think it would be appropriate, if someone makes a motion to approve these minutes, that if you want to make that motion with that change, then we can obviously
just for clarity.
For clarification, and then just if you're making the motion, I would clarify it to the meeting to which that reference the meeting to which that change needs to be made, for clarification. All right, so we will entertain a motion.
Make the motion that we accept all 4 of those with the contingency upon the December 26, 2018 meeting for clarification on the wording of Commissioner Kathy Adams' resignation and reinstatement, how that needs to be worded, just for clarification. And
that resignation would have been effective, correct, Commissioner Adams, December 31st at the close of business, 4 o'clock. All right. All right, we have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Sayers. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right. Sorry. Thanks. We got back and do it over. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the monthly bills. You have the claims list in your packet. In addition to your claims list, also there's a folder of holdover bills that we will pass through to everyone to review. Those are bills that would have been paid since the last fiscal court meeting, and those are not listed on your claims list. So we'll give a moment to look over those, and we'll pass those down, and then we will entertain a motion to approve the payment of the monthly bills, including the holdover bills. And if you have any questions on any of the bills, feel free to ask, and we'll certainly answer those questions. If not, I'm sure there's someone here, the treasurer's here. She can certainly shed some light on those as well, if you have any questions on the particular invoices. questions on any of the bills, either from the holdover or in the claims list in your report? If there is none, we would entertain a motion to approve the monthly bills, including the holdovers. Carryovers, I'm sorry, not holdover, wrong term.
Make a motion to approve the monthly bills along with the
Carryover.
carryover.
All right, we have a motion to approve those. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Gerald. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? You also have a transfer in the fiscal court for the jail fund. It's proposed by the treasurer, the necessity to transfer $40,000 from the 4909 general fund to the 4910 jail fund. We entertain a motion to approve that transfer.
Make that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gerald, second by Commissioner Sire. Any other discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Next item is item 6, which is the second reading of the budget ordinance for the county clerk's budget for calendar year 2019. You have a copy of that in your packet. The first reading was approved last week. One item that I would ask for consideration in the second reading is that if a motion is presented for approval of this, that motion would be to approve the budget on a line item basis, please.
Make a motion, we accept the second reading of the budget ordinance of the county clerk by line item.
Is there a second to that motion?
Okay.
Second by Commissioner Adams. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Do we need a roll call on that one? No? Okay. All right. Item 7 is the second reading of the budget ordinance for the sheriff's office. I would also ask for the same consideration and a motion to approve that second reading of the sheriff's budget, that would be motioned on a line item basis, please.
Make a motion to accept the budget from the sheriff line item by line item.
Motion made by Commissioner Adams to approve the second reading of the budget ordinance for the sheriff by line item. Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Gerald. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Item 8 on our agenda is the monthly activity report for Emergency Management Director Gary McClure. Is there anything of note on the report that the court should be aware of?
Judge, nothing significant to report. I always submit an activity report to the court monthly for you all to review and kind of keep up with what I'm doing or special projects we're working on and meetings we're having. But anytime I submit anything on the activity report, if any of you have any questions or comments, why, feel free to get in touch with me. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any questions for Gary McClure? All right, thank you, Gary. Next item is item 9 on the agenda. That is a jail board appointment for the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center. I'd like to table that this evening. The current term of one of those members actually does not expire until February. So I hope to bring a recommendation for appointment to that board at the February meeting. So I would like to table that item for this evening. Have a couple items on item 10 under other. One is, I think hope everyone has a copy of a resolution. This is pertaining to the FEMA applicant agent, a designation that we are required to have for the county. Last week, the fiscal court approved the hiring of Monica Spriggs, and she's going to serve in that capacity as FEMA applicant agent. However, in addition to just the fiscal court's approval for hiring, we are required to provide a resolution to the effect that she has been hired and will serve as the FEMA applicant agent. So you have the resolution there. After reviewing it, we would entertain a motion to approve that resolution.
Make a motion, we approve this resolution.
Motion by Commissioner Gerald to approve the resolution concerning the FEMA applicant agent. Is there a second? Second. Second by Commissioner Sayers. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? They all need to sign, pass. If you need to sign 4 and send it down the line, just sign forward there. The other, also with that, let me also say that typically there's an alternate that would be named. I think in the past that has been maybe the road foreman And the judge, I think, has served as the alternate, but the alternate does not need to be named tonight, so we can name that going forward. That's not required this evening, an alternate FEMA applicant agent, so we'll take care of that at a future date. Next item on other is County Clerk Sally Olbrook, I think, has a final settlement for the court this evening she would like to present and make us aware of.
The final settlement for the county clerk for 2018 is $36,899.51. We don't have to turn it over till March 15th, but we went ahead and reconciled, so we thought we'd just go ahead and turn the check over. After we balanced, it looks like that we have turned over true excess in the amount of $74,863.27 for the year of 2018.
Thank you. The court appreciates that very much.
I'd like to get a picture with you all, if you will get a picture of them.
You want to do it after we adjourn? Or?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right. All right. I don't think we need to take action to receive money. We're happy to do that. So.
I will say it's a privilege that our office can do something to serve the county. You know, we work really hard to try to save everywhere that we can, and my employees are very mindful of the budget, and they try to make sure that everything is taken care of. And we know that every dime we can save in our office is money that we can give back to the court that you all can use on senior citizens and roads and a lot of different projects. So we're pleased to be able to turn the excess fees over.
Certainly, it's very appreciated. Thank you for your efforts. As far as other, we have one. I think we have one gentleman here. I think to present some information to us. Mr. Graham, do you want to bring the information that you have? Charlie Graham lives out on Franks Creek, and he has some information that he wants to share with us. I know it'll be new to most of us, but anyway, he'd like to share some information pertaining to the road out in the area where he lives, and then we'll obviously handle it accordingly once we get the information.
Well, I just got this petition here that we took up out there back in November of last year.
Okay.
Administrative. And it's concerning, well, the safety and stuff, you know, the roads and stuff. We were supposed to cut that blacktop last year, but they didn't. And it's not only the safety and stuff out there, but, you know, I mean, since they've opened that pay lake up out there, and then there's more people that's moved in out there, there's a lot more traffic coming down through there. And from where the Hall Branch is on down to Lower Franks Creek, what they call, well, when they blacktopped that road, back when Gail Gillen was in, they said they didn't have enough blacktop to full width of it, so they cut it off 2 foot. It's 2 foot narrower than what it's supposed to be. And if you meet a UPS truck or especially a school bus, somebody got to leave the road. I mean, Ken, you drove a school bus up there. You know how to do this stuff and everything. And it's, you know, it is, you know. And then, of course, I mean, then the damage to the vehicles and stuff, or you know, and everything. It's a concern to everybody out there. And of course, I mean, in the ditches out there, I don't know how long it's been since they were full ditch line out there, but they're just staying full of water a lot of places out there, you know.
Okay.
And it's a big concern and stuff. And then right at the next to the Hall property up there, there's 2 big old sycamore trees there. It's right at the edge of the road. And of course, I tried to get them to cut them out, but they say that they have no easement there. Well, the only thing that's there is just them trees and then the creek, you know, and I don't see a problem with cutting them things, getting them out of there, and then you can make the road wide enough for 2 cars to pass there then, you know.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it is, but this is the petition.
Is it okay if we keep that documentation? We can
Yes,
make
sir.
copies and give those back to you?
Right in there for you, too.
Okay. Well,
Yes, sir.
and we can make copies and give those back. If you want to keep copies for yourself, we can certainly
No,
turn
that'd
those to
be
you.
fine there.
And we will turn this over to the road department
Yes,
and
sir.
ask them to take a look at it. And then, is your contact information in here? Do we have some way of getting a hold of you?
Well, no, I didn't put that in.
If you don't care, just give me your
You
number.
contact me, I'll give you my phone number. It's 265-4629.
And what we will do, Mr. Grimm, is that we'll ask the road department to take a look at this, and we'll get back to you in a timely manner and give you some information, some feedback on this. So we'll get back in touch with you.
Well, I don't know, it's Sloan Branch over there right now. I mean, there's a couple of great big holes over there sitting on it there and everything. Of course, I called in before you took over. I thought you had already taken over and stuff
Okay.
and everything. And they said no one was there, and they wasn't doing anything and stuff and everything. But she said she would report it well, I think last Monday or something like that. Anyway, when you were supposed to take over, she said she would report at 10 and stuff and everything, and
She's provided, the lady down there, she's actually, she has a spreadsheet where she tracks all the calls that come in for the different projects, and so we now have a road foreman and a road supervisor in place, and so he's trying to get caught up himself, but he has a list, and I would expect that that's on there, but we will make sure that it is on the list, and we'll get to that and address that in an appropriate and timely manner.
I thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir, thank you.
All right, is there anything else under other this evening? Anyone else have anything to bring before the court this evening? All right, having heard nothing else, then we would entertain a motion to adjourn.
That motion.
Motion by Commissioner Carroll and second by
Second.
Commissioner Adams. All right, thank you all.